Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm an Agile coach and a facilitator. Today I will talk about something called the Toothbrush Theory, which I like quite a lot just for the name and this apparent silliness in the name. The Toothbrush Theory is, in essence, everybody wants one, everybody needs one, but nobody wants to use someone else's. And we see that quite a lot when we work with teams and when we work with processes. Because we see it that we all think that we are unique. We see it when we try to suggest maybe use somebody else's solution or maybe learn from that team over there, that project over there. No. Instead, we want to invent our own solution, make up our own solution. So that's also why the toothbrush theory is often linked to the not invented here syndrome. And you could boil it down to say that people support what they help create. So it's another angle of the IKEA effect, right? So, for instance, if we come to a team and say we should use Kanban, we strip away their ownership and their empowerment in. So instead we could ask them, where do work often get stuck? And then we can create the solution, the space where they can come up with their own solution. And they can then suggest that maybe we should use Kanban, or you need shorter meetings. We could reframe that to how can we make this the best use of our time? And yes, of course, we should have as short meetings as possible, right? But if we have a meeting, how can we then make as best use of our time? Then it can be, we don't need an hour for this. If we are structured and disciplined, we can do it in half an hour. So when we facilitate, whether it's a workshop or it's a retrospective or something else, when you want to bring your expert knowledge into play, if you want the team to take ownership, don't bring answers, bring examples and stories. And then invite them to take part in the creation of this and make them say it out loud. It's super silly when you say it right like this one, but this is actually what we want, because we want to make the situation where we make the conditions for the team to discover what would a good solution be or an answer. And then it can be that they should use Kanban, but let them figure it out themselves. And if you want to bring Kanban into the game, then bring an example or a story instead, and then let them take the decision and make the decision. So everybody wants a solution, right? Everybody needs a solution to their problem, but nobody wants to use someone else's solution because we want to make our own. So that's why we talk about the toothbrush theory. I'm super curious, how have you worked with this when you see this resistance in reusing already existing methods or processes? Then please share, that would be awesome. And if you like these videos, please consider subscribing and sharing with your network. That would really be awesome. And as always, if you have comments, questions, ideas, feedback or whatnot, please leave a comment or send me a message. Yeah, that's it. Have a super awesome day.